Hello, hello, hello. Let's see how this thing looks here. Let me see what we got going on here. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Let me fix this up real quick. Let's see. Yeah. So as you see tonight, we're actually doing things a little different. Actually, let me see my volume. Let's see what my volume's looking like. We're doing things a little different tonight because as you can see, there's a call-in number. Let me look and let me see if my things is set up real quick. Mic check. Let's see my mic. Testing. Okay. Everything's good with my mic. Okay, let me get back to here. Oh, we got some people tuning in already. Okay, cool, cool. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Okay, I see the questions already. But as you guys can see, I'm doing things a little different here tonight. We have the live call-in, so you can call in whatsoever, you know what I'm saying? Basically, yeah. We could call in tonight, you know. Yeah, I'm definitely got the phones monitored just in case people want to come around and play on the phones. I got that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got something for them. Let's let me put some music in the background. Cause y'all know me, I like to have some good music in the background while I'm doing my work. What we have? Bad moments. This could work. This could work. Let me just lower the volume down a little bit. All right, let me see how this sounds on social media. I gotta check my sound. Good evening. Okay, I see the questions already. All right, let me see how this sounds on social media. I gotta check my sound. Good evening. Okay, I see the questions already. Okay, good. Sounds good. Okay. So now let's sound check everything. We got sound check together. So now let's look at here. Oh, thank you, Chris Starr. Okay, let's go up. Let's go up. Let's look at this. Let's look at this here. So we have a couple of questions here. Let's start off with my super chat. Okay, super chat. What does super chat say? Do you sell rings that attract women? I mean, listen, I sell general rings for attraction, right? But the same token, you got to have your gizmo too. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I can have women look at you. I can have women interested, but if they look back and you ain't up to par, you know what I'm saying? There's only so much the spirit can do for you. And say, so I do sell things for attraction, but you also got to have your own shy too. And saying because you want basically when the person look at you that you're up to par. You know, say your clothes is together, you smelling good, you looking good. Yeah, I do definitely, but you gotta be able to meet the attention because a lot of people want to do stuff like that, but they don't meet the criteria. Okay, so that's for that super chat right there. Thank you for the super chat. Let's see what we got here. Okay, let's go back. What is this? If someone gave you a dog to which they attached a monitor, no, bro, this is pure insanity right here. Listen, this question right here is nothing but pure insanity. Oh, actually, let me what am I doing? I don't Instagram. Hold on. Yeah, we got this. We're gonna do it on Instagram too. That's pure insanity. I'm gonna leave it on the screen because this is the type of shit that I be talking about. These questions right here is the type of questions I stay away from. You know, when people call me like this, talking crazy like this, I stay away from people like this. This is the shit that I'm talking about. One second. Yeah, this is the shit that I be talking about. This is like the borderline. Listen, that statement right there is questionable. I'm gonna leave it highlighted on the screen because I'm gonna come right back to it. See, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of shit I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Let me go back to this. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. And see, if someone gave you a dog to which they attached a monitoring spirit, to how do you handle that? First and foremost, ain't nobody handing you a dog and basically they give you the dog and all of a sudden they're watching and basically do a crystal ball. Okay, what is the dog doing now? No, there's no such thing like that. See, this is how I know that you're inexperienced. Inexperienced people talk like this because ain't no experienced person with 30, 40 something years of experience is going to basically give someone a dog and then basically go home and then basically look at tarot cards or crystal ball to see what the dog is doing. That's what I'm getting from this question here. You think that somebody put a spirit on a dog to watch what you're doing. Pure insanity. And this is one of the statements here why I block people or don't even respond to their message. Because this is the type of shit that be coming in my inbox on TikTok and Instagram. And then people say, oh, Leonard, you don't answer your phone. You don't answer your messages. You say, I answer. Listen. I answer messages of people who make sense. And this right here is complete fuckery and nonsense. If anything, this is the shit that just turns me the fuck off, and I just delete the message. Don't even fully entertain it like that. But I just want to give you all an example of why I don't respond to certain messages on TikTok or Instagram. And correction. Last week I talked about something about people complaining about, somebody complained about me not answering certain messages. That's not phone calls. Has nothing to do with clients, because I speak to my clients often, all the time. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, I'm obligated to speak to clients, but I'm not obligated to speak to someone that I don't have any business dealings with. You know, so I want to clear that up. I speak to my clients. I don't speak to strangers like that. So if you're going to come to me with a message to inquire of my service, make sure you speak something that's logical. Because if you start speaking, I understand it sounds kind of like contradictory, like a little contradiction, because we're talking about spirituality and I'm talking about logic. But I'm just saying shit that makes fucking sense. This right here is utter bullshit. I can't take this shit serious. Boom. Where we at? What up? Listen, I actually got a call in. Nobody's calling in on YouTube yet. But basically the number's down at the screen. If y'all guys want to call in, y'all could definitely call in and ask y'all questions too. I'm actually answering questions on a screen on a, what do you call it, teleprompt or something like that. But I'm actually I'm opening the lines up so y'all guys can call in if y'all want to. What's the difference between, okay, let me go back up here. Let's see what we got going on here. I hate when that happens. Okay, what's the difference between a honey jar and a demonic honey jar? It all depends on who is basically that. It's like this. A regular honey jar is made where it's just attraction. A demonic honey jar, if the person doesn't comply. Now, listen, you got people that's going to watch this video and then they're going to imitate and then make some fake shit, and then they're going to come out there and say oh, I'm making this. No. You know what I'm saying? Let me just put like this. Bokor Elmira, that's something that he does. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, we do things a little different. But for me, I came up with the term demonic honey jar. Prior to me saying it, have you heard anybody saying it on the internet? No. Because Leonard Elmira is the first motherfucker to do so. You know what I'm saying? So what is a demonic honey jar? You're speaking to the source. You're not talking to these guys that watch my video and try to dress up like me. They try to smoke cigars like me. They try to talk like me. You're talking to the original source. So let me break this thing down for you, right? The regular honey jar that you find here in the West is usually for love, right? You know what I'm saying? That you basically, there's no penalty with it. A person can go out there and do whatever they want to do. They can cheat, whatever, and nothing's gonna happen to them. That's what a regular honey jar. That's what you find here in America, whatsoever, with a lot of American spiritualists, right? Well, you know what I'm saying? My demonic honey jar, right? My diabolique honey jar is different, because now the thing is, listen, if you go out of the boundary, see, you're restricted to dealing with a particular person, right? And if you step out, anything can happen to you. Now, I would just say this: if you read the reviews, you're going to see what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, when you're in that type of workings, you can't step outside the relationship, or else whomever does, they're going to experience bad luck. And that bad luck can vary. What to what, I can't say. You just have to read the reviews and see for yourself, right? So where we at? Where we at? What's up, man? A lot people are shy to not calling in today. You know what I'm saying? I haven't done a fucking call in God knows how long. And the number's up and nobody calling today. What's this? What's this? What's going on here? One second. Hold on. One second. Hello. Yeah. Yes, I can hear you. I'm all ears. They're trying to be a Bokor. Now, for the people, you're trying to be a Bokor. I'm listening. Go ahead. Okay, all right. Well, listen. All right, I'll answer that for you. Okay, as far as we have the Intranquil question and we have the Bokor thing. The thing about the Voodoo question, right? To be a Bokor, I mean, I would say this. That's a very it's like, it's not something that can easily just, oh, I can just get into this type of shit, because it really boils down to who you're around and who brings you in. Because a lot of Bokor people that are into that, they were part of the culture for some way, somehow, and they just deviated into another path, right? It's not something that you just get into like that. It's really, you're already in the culture and you deviate from it and get into other stuff. Now, again, it's more to the thing of the Bokor lifestyle than just, oh, okay, this guy, it's a very complicated thing. And it's more of in a sense of, you got to know people rather than, oh, you just signing up for it. It's not like initiation. It's something that I can't even really even say you can just find like that. You know, because you don't find anyone teaching spell casting or teaching all the extracurricular activities that come with that. Hello? Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. See, Santeria is very different. So you got to understand, when you're getting involved in these religions, there's politics, right? Every ATR religion has their politics. So Voodoo has their politics as well. And I would say that their politics in that is very strict. And I would say voodoo is a very dog eat dog world. And what I'm saying is that it's more than just magic. When you start getting into that world of Bokor, we call it malficte, right? Malficte can be the way of the wording of evil doings. There's a lot of foul things that's in that. So it's not really something that people just gonna open up and be like, I'm gonna show you this. No, because you'll find that if you come across Haitians, you're gonna find a lot of them will just turn you away. Nobody talks. So that's what I'm saying. It's not something that you can just enter into. If someone brings you in, it's one of those things. You don't choose to be part of it. Someone chooses you. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of politic. It's a different type of politic, man. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like you just can't enter. Someone just brings you in. Someone out of nowhere. It's one of those random things. Someone just brings you in. That's how it is. Because I mean, listen, there's certain things I can't go into detail about, but I'll just say it's not no walk. It's not something that you can just enter into just like that, or that type of world. A vaudouisant. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something to you. A vaudouisant, a voodoo practitioner, is not a malficte. Because next to the word Bokor, when you think of the word Bokor in Haitian culture, it's not even thinking about it. Next to the word Bokor in Haitian culture is malficte. And that right there, you can't just learn that. You just can't. You can go inside a temple, they're gonna throw you out the temple. You know what I'm saying? You say you want to get to that, nah, it's not happening. You know what I'm saying? Mal oh Let me ask you a question. Is there a Spanish word for that? Malficte. You say malfictero. Is that a Spanish word? Because I know we have malficte. No, it's malficte. But these languages have a Latin base, so sometimes the words are similar. Right. So, but that's why I was just asking. But yeah, as far nah. It's different. But it's. But anyway, get back to yeah. That's the best way I could actually put that. But getting back to that, it's not something that again, Haitian politics are very different. Listen, you can get initiation is whatever. That's anybody can get initiated into Haitian voodoo. Anybody. But you start talking about the inner workings of that, nah, huh? Yeah, it's one of those things that you can't. I mean, it's like again, it's one of those. Even if you do come across people that's into that, it's like this. People are going to be worried about if you're going to turn around and use it against them. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, it's more than just magic. Magie is one thing. That's one thing that you'll find in the Haitian community, or the Haitian voodoo community, is that everybody's paranoid of everyone. Because this shit is like, yo, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. Everybody got their politics. You're saying voodoo is a different animal. It's a different animal. Maybe you need to go watch all my X-File videos about what happened to people. Of course, it's a dirty game. It's a dirty game, and you can't trust nobody, bro. You can't. I'm just saying. Yes, I haven't asked you a second question, but I'm listening to you. Go ahead. Yes, yes, I've said something of that. I've said something of that nature. Yes. Um, I would say this. One second. One second. One second. I would say this. Uh, the law, depending on the spirits that you're dealing with, it's like some of these spirits are very aggressive, especially if you talk about Pituo. You talk about Congo spirits. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Your temper gets, you get hot tempered easily. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. Some of those spirits can make you hot headed. But listen, as far as the question for the intranquility, man, intranquil spirit. Now, I would just say, listen, how long has it been? Before I even respond to that, how long has it been since? Yes. I'm saying, how long has it been? How long has it been? No, me, since you put the spell on a person. 3 months. I mean, what have you seen? What has the consequence? What have you seen? See, let me tell you something. Sorry. I mean, everybody got their own way of doing it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own way of doing it. But sometimes I say that sometimes people, they can go, it's like they fluctuate, right? Sometimes it's up and sometimes it's down. I was talking to, a Mexican client of mine this morning about that, right? And I had to tell, I had to tell her, listen, you can't fluctuate with the work because it's never going to be flatlined where it's just one specific influence. It's going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. And for those of you who watch, some of you Haitian people out there that watch a lot of these Haitian, movies, basically about spell work, you find that a person will find that in these movies, the person who has a love spell on them goes through fluctuation. One moment they're hot and they're cold. And this is how work, manifests at times. Where you put a love spell on a person, now all of a sudden, one moment they're hot, one moment they're cold. You know what I'm saying? That's because they have a will. So one moment the spirit is on them and now their will kicks in. So they're trying to fight. So now they're brought back down. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, I always say, is to keep the person level-headed. So that way, you know what I'm saying, you don't break the connection. Because at times when they're angry, that's when they lose connection. But yes, you're going to see the fluctuation. That's natural. But you don't feed into it. That's what I say about that. I mean, work on yourself. I mean, I don't know what you interpret that as. You know what I'm saying? Work on yourself. I'm just saying, what you mean? Test? I'm listening to you. Got you. I mean, listen, that comes in the territory. But I would definitely say this. Are you still with that person or are you still trying to work to bring them back? Oh, well, listen, that's one of those situations where I would address that totally different. If they're with someone, I would actually do additional work to separate them and then hit them with the intranquil spirit. That's what I do. Or basically have the intranquil spirit going and basically do work to separate them. That's how I'd address the situation. But listen, I can't hold up the line because there's other people that got questions too, Thank you for calling in. I hope I answered your questions, man. Okay, all right. So yeah. That was So that was a call in right there, man. So y'all welcome to call in, ask your questions. You know what I'm saying? It helps the channel. So yeah. Who's up next? Let me. So now I'm backed up in questions. Oh, I got super chat questions. Hold on. Let me answer this super chat question. Okay, thank you, Chris Starr. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, now we have a question here. Kiki's Revenge. All right. Kiki's Revenge. Hold on. Let me look at this. Can you speak on Children of Gide? Ugh. Can you talk about the possible effects of the Intranquil work on an emotionally abusive and toxic lover? Of course I can. You should have called in for that. It would have made the show much spicier. One second. Hold on. Let me hit this thing, majig. I don't know why I'm burning up hot in here. Oh my God, I got so much lights on me. Actually, let me hit this thing right here. Ugh. In the studio. Man, it's so hot up in here. All these goddamn lights on me. All right. Yeah. So, okay. Can you talk? What is this? Can you talk about the possible effects of your of the Intranquil love work on an emotionally abusive / toxic lover? Yes, I can. Well, I'll say this, and let me fix this real quick. Oh, what the fuck is going on here? Okay, here we go. Well, again, when you're out here fucking with people, and listen, if a person's emotionally abusive and they're a toxic person, if they're fucking with you, again, what I like to do in cases like this is make sure you're not living with the person, because if you're going to do this, it's only going to let me just play this for safety purposes. First and foremost, you shouldn't even be around a person like that. Now, secondly, I would have some distance between me and that person. So when they're going through whatever they're going through, you're not affected by it. So they're bullshit. They're having a bad day at work. So they come home, they start screaming and cursing at you. Right? So again, first thing you want to do is not be in close proximity to that person. Right? That's one thing. So now, how does it affect the person? I mean, listen, anything can happen. You know, this person can go to work, have a bad day. Who knows? This guy can walk out the door and fall down the stairs and break his arm. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, if you read the reviews, and again, it's not my Intranquil spirit. This is just a spirit that's out in the universe, right? Or what was this? But anyway, I'm not even gonna go there. I started to say something. But basically, this spirit here, if you read reviews, you've probably read people shitting blood. You've probably read people pissing blood. This is not no toy. This is not your typical average esprit. This is a very dangerous spirit. You know what I'm saying? So people playing emotional games with you, they're playing games with you. This spirit is not here to play. So understand that. These are the effects of what could possibly happen. But if you want to talk about on a love note, I would just say that thing can turn the person to a stalker. That's what I'd say about that. It would turn a person to a stalker. It can make them crazy, you know? But that's what I'd say about that. Intranquil spirit is something that you use to bring someone back to you. But in the same token, if they put up resistance, they got hell to pay. Or they put up problems and they got issues that they're going to have to resolve. Okay, where we at? What we have here? Okay, thank you for the super sticker. Moore's rule. Okay, let's go up here. Let's go up here. Let's go up here. Let's look at these questions now. Okay, let's go back up. Okay, we going back here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's go back down. Scrolling through questions. Ray answered that. Good evening, Leonard. Good evening. What's the difference between ghoul? I have a mundane question. Sorry, I was looking at booking and working on your website, but wasn't sure if the fee was for an appointment and working. No. Could you clarify, please? The fee that you're paying, depending on what you get. If you book a consultation, that is to speak with me, right? Now, if you book a leçon, that is basically for me to do a reading or session with you where I commune with spirit and I tell you what the message is from them to you, right? Now, that is separate from whatever work that I charge. On ça again là, man. Called him out. I had a dream. Just whatever. Okay, we love Baon. Blah 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 blah. I think my dog got a spirit watching. Okay, anyway. Basically, let the psychics. Okay, what's the dog say? Okay. If an enemy put a muerto, a dead person, to haunt you, and you know who did it, when you get rid of it, will it fuck up the sender? No. 1 second. Let me play this. Let me put this question up here. Someone asked, and listen, the call-in is definitely open. So if you want to call in and ask your questions, y'all can definitely do so. For you YouTubers and Facebook people. If an enemy put a muerto / dead person to haunt you and you know who did it, when you get rid of it, will it go back to the sender? No. Nope. It all depends on how they did it and what you use to send it back. I have a question. Which law are capable of healing? I am not. How do I call? The number, empath meets narcissist. Look at the number at the bottom of the screen. The number is flashing is actually going across the screen. So look at the bottom of the screen. The number is there. If Freda and Donto both want to marry me, but you only want to marry one, will there be an issue? No. Well, it all depends. You know what? I take that back. Someone said if Donto and Ezeli wants to marry them, will there be a problem? I mean, listen, if you ask me, I'd say if this is something energetic, then there's nothing you can do about it. But again, that's Haitian business. You know, I don't know, but that's how we'd see things. Maybe it would be a different explanation in another tradition. Demonic means no. How are new laws created? I can't tell you all that. Hey, Bokor, any advice for healing sickle cell? No, I don't specialize in healing. What's the craziest case that you have solved? I don't know, bro. I can't answer that question. Somebody chooses you to work outside the main rules. Good videos, learned a lot. Okay. Can East Africans, people from Zimbabwe, practice voodoo since it is West African tradition? You can get it. You can go practice the religion of voodoo, whatever. Nobody's telling you can't, do what you want to do. But I'm gonna tell you, there's just certain parts that's probably off limits to you. And basically, that's just it. Some parts are off limits. I don't think it has anything to do with you just being West African. It's just that if you're talking about Haitian Voodoo, there's just certain shit that's off limits to people in general. You just got to know the right people. Just about tired of being Haitian. Oh my God. I mean, listen, it'll make you feel that way. It'll make you. How many people are not wearing a Haitian flag right now? You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch. You know what I'm saying? That shit will just, bro, it's one of those parts. I can just say this. If anything, there's a lot of Haitians out here today that are upset. Some may feel the same way, but sometimes, listen, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes that shit makes you just feel disappointed in your people, man. Disappointed in what we've become, disappointed in what we've done. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of those things, man. People want to look up and be proud of their country. They want to be proud of their heritage. But when you see your heritage, your people, all they doing is fuck shit. And they going around the world and doing nothing but that. And people talking about it. Like, listen, when my Spanish started becoming better, right? My comprehension of Spanish started becoming better. I started realizing how the Latin American world looks at Haiti, right? Like I never really understood that all Latin America is watching Haiti. Like literally, there's news stations around the world in these Latin American countries that are documenting what's going on in Haiti. And let me not talk about Dominican Republic, because every day we're out there, they're talking about the fuck shit we doing on Haiti. It's like, listen, can you really blame them? You got these gang members, they're eating food, right? They're eating food with Haitian civilians' hands that have been chopped off in a plate. You had one guy, listen, you had one Haitian gang member, right? He had a human hand that was cut off in his plate. And I think he even put the person's finger in his mouth chewing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the shit that I'm talking about. See, the negativity sells. I get it. The publicity sells. I mean, hey, I wouldn't be fucking popular today if I wasn't marketing off the negativity of the culture. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those, how can I say this? It's a necessary evil. But I'm going to say this. Let me say this. As much as I hate the fuckery that's going on, I know it's going to be a whole nother ball game when this shit stops. See, let me tell you something about Haiti, right? When the physical crimes die down, let me tell you something. When the physical crimes die down, that's when the spiritual crimes elevate. See, right now, people like, you know what I'm saying? They staying inside. They're busy because the gang members, their politics is running the island right now. So it's a lot of gang shit going on. Now it's like, of course, it's still voodoo in play, but the gang members are using voodoo to back their administration, their gang cause, right? But this is what I'm saying. When that goes down, that's when all the bullshit, the spiritual bullshit goes up. So now listen. This is the most calmest time that we've seen when it's come to like the witchcraft and sorcery in Haiti. You know what I'm saying? Now witchcraft and sorcery is being used for their gangs to protect themselves. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, but it's just one of those things. Like sometimes there's some things that you got to say, is it a necessary evil or what? You know what I'm saying? But this shit will definitely make you not want to be Haitian. This thing will basically make you want to hate. This shit will make you spew a lot of hatred towards Haiti. As a hatred. Why do you see so many Haitians getting up online saying Haiti son vieux pays caca, vieux pays senti? which means Haiti is a bad country. It stinks. It is garbage. They hate it. Why do you think Haitians are basically getting up there saying that? It's because the pain that they feel, the hatred they feel towards the nonsense. Like Haiti, that shit is like, bro, look at the shit that they've done to the country. Go look at pictures of Haiti from 1950s and look at Haiti now, right? Let's look at Port-au-Prince, the capital. You know what I'm saying? The capital mainly, Port-au-Prince. Look at Port-au-Prince in the 1950s, 1940s, and you look at Haiti now. You'd be like, what the hell happened? Port-au-Prince used to be a nice place, a beautiful place. Now it looks like a war zone. So anyway, let me move off of that real quick. Can you talk about the difference between intensity, blood offerings, and dry offerings? What the hell is this? Blood offerings. Listen, y'all guys be thinking so much about blood offerings. Like, oh my God, blood offering. Oh my God. Oh my God, blood offerings. It's not a big deal. I know a lot of people that make blood offerings and they're still broke. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that make blood offerings and they're still broke. You say in my yard where I came up, they didn't even use blood like that. You say my grandfather took care of how many over 7 children by himself. You say, and he didn't use blood in his offerings like that. He didn't even use blood in his offerings. He banned that shit from the yard because he knew how Haitian spirits be. You say Haitian spirits, who this? Haitian spirits, oh my God. I guess my grandfather knew how Haitian spirits could be. Haitian spirits, you give them a little blood, now they get really, they get very, how can I say this? They get very greedy. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's why. Because you give a Haitian spirit some blood, now that spirit becomes a job. Now he wants to drink blood more. So now he goes out there influencing people to commit violence, bloodshed. You know what I'm saying? See, the thing about that's what it is. That's why certain people were banned from the yard. Marinette was banned from my grandfather's yard. Blood sacrifice was banned from the yard because he knew. You know what I'm saying? You start feeding certain spirits in Haitian culture blood, they start becoming very violent. They want more blood. That's why you see all these human sacrifices going on in Port-au-Prince right now. You know what I'm saying? They doing human sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Haitians is something else, bro. They say that's how them job. They getting them gang members' head. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, they doing this shit to these kids and these elderly women. Okay, one second. We got a call in. 1 second, hold on. 1 second, hold on. One second. Hello. 1 second. Yeah, hello? I'm doing fabulous. So you have a question?
I have a question. So is it possible to take someone to accept them from a distance so they have to physically be there?
See, the way that works, no, you don't necessarily have to. There's different ways to do it, right? There's cleanses that work where, let's just say, it affects your life, and there's ones that affect your body. There's like 2 types of cleanse. One, there's a life cleanse. Like, let's talk about your external environment. Let's just say you have people bothering you. You got, things of that nature. You got people at a job that's annoying you. That's an external problem. And that can be done from a distance. Now, you have other ways of doing cleansings, right? I mean, why do you think botanicas, they have their washes that you could take home, their baths, they're the bangs that you could take home and you do for yourself, right? So yes, there's things that can be done from a distance and there's things that can be done, personally, right?
Well, specifically, this is for if someone else is like has dead people, demons on them, and completely possessed, and they don't want to do the cleansing. Can someone do the cleansing for them?
Now the question is, have they been diagnosed with any form of mental illness?
No, they're not.
And what? So this person has been going through this, and now I'm just saying, like, can they speak to another human being, or what are they? Because I mean, it's again.
No, they can talk. They can talk. But the thing is, how do they definitely have something? Because every time they come near people start having bad luck.
Yeah, okay. That would definitely be like that can definitely be done. That's definitely a nettoyage. Yeah. That person definitely, they have that bad energy with them. Yeah, that
Accidents, a lot of car accidents every month.
man, yeah. So I mean, yeah, they need to be straightened out. So if you need something like that, just contact me. If you need something like that, I can definitely help you with that. But you have to contact me after.
Okay, what if you have the person's item? Can that work or no?
Nah, well, listen. I'll give you all the details about that offline.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So yeah. We had another call in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we had a call in for tonight. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, listen. What we got going on here? Oh shit. Let me see what we got going on here. What we got going on here? Do you believe in Jesus? Okay, what we have here? What if you've done a binding on a partner and he's still not acting right? Well, that depends. Well, that depends on who did the binding. And not only that, listen, I don't know what it is that you're not seeing or who did it. I don't know how to address this question here because I'm not the one who did it, and I don't know what if it's you who don't know how to pay attention to see certain things. Because when you do certain work, you have to have the eyes to see, what's going on. Because yes, people have their free will and they can put up resistance, but I would have to to get a total examination of what's going on with that situation to tell if there is, if the work was done correctly or if it's just a person's free will that's kicking in. I can't really answer this question. What if you've done an Intranquil on a person and it's still unbothered? Is there a temporary Intranquil? I hear that the Intranquil leaves after the target makes contact. This is the bullshit I'm talking about. Zari's world. This is that online bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. See, I had to come out of nowhere. Let me know another individual who has as much content that I have on the Intranquil spirit. I probably got like at least 2,000 videos alone on the subject of the Intranquil spirit. There's nobody that focuses on that energy like I have. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you, that is complete bullshit. It leaves as soon as you make contact. That's some bullshit. That's a motherfucker who's just doing some shit and they want to make some money off you. And you know what I'm saying? And they basically cutting it short. So as soon as they basically have is, all right, well, you got to pay for another round. That's a person that's a person driving you through, you know what I'm saying? They making some money off you, man. I'm sorry if I'm sorry, man. I know Instagram watching, you know what I'm saying? Y'all guys really paying attention, but I'm really focused, man. I'm focused out here, man. But I see y'all, y'all, what's the name? Y'all engaging. I'm sorry, but I'm just focusing here, man. Oh my God. IG really coming through, man. All right, so what we got going on? Most game members don't know much about much, so they don't know how to properly work with spirit. Doesn't matter if the person is doing craft, but anyway, listen. That's just like I said, that's just a person that's just trying to make money off you. There's no such thing as that happening if you're working with the right person. Because again, everybody's gonna sell their shit different, right? That's like if you go to a malfecta in Haiti, right? You want to buy some powder. That malfecta, he will give you a spoon of powder for the fuck shit. He'll give you a spoon of that powder, and he'll probably charge you 1,000, right? Depend on what it is, maybe even more. Now he may go somewhere else. They may give that motherfucker. They may give that person the same, a sack of whatever powder that is for magical workings for a different, different price. Excuse me, for that same price. You got one person give you a spoon for probably $2,000 or whatever the powder's for. There's powders for numerous things, and I'm not just talking about magic. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about anything, drugs or anything like that. There's different powders for different things, right? Now, a person may sell you a spoon of that powder for $2,000. Now you go somewhere else, that person may sell you a bag, you know what I'm saying, for that $2,000. So same thing with the Intranquil. Same thing with the Intranquil spirit. You got somebody that will cut the process where they do the work for you, and now as soon as they make some contact, all right, they stop it. Boom. So now you got to pay for a whole nother ritual. It's a business move. Different people got ways they run their business. It's up to you to decide whether or not this is an individual you want to do business with, because everybody got their ways of doing things. And can I basically say that they're wrong? Can I basically say that they're wrong because how they operate, how they run their business? Absolutely not. But that's just how some people roll. That's how some people operate. How does the destruction work different from the intrinsic work? Which one caused the most suffering on enemies? I would definitely say the destruction in the long run causes more destruction because it doesn't give the person a choice. It's constantly living on them. See, listen, when you're doing the intrinsic is there to bring the person back. They have a choice. So the spirit can be less harsh on them. Now, the destruction, that's different. Because now that spirit is there to torment that person only. It is no choice and no option. Every day I'm going to be on you. I'm going to cause you grief. I'm going to cause you problems. You know what I'm saying? Every single day. And there's no stopping. There's no breaks. You know what I'm saying? So I'd say destruction is there for that. That's what it's there for. There's nothing there to bring anyone back. It's just there to torment the person. Is meditation your practice the role? No. Is meditation the practice of Haitian Voodoo? No. You don't find Haitian Voodooisms knowing anything about meditation. Now, if you cross-train, that's up to you. You learn about other things, that's up to you. But no, you're not going to find any Haitian Voodooism, you know what I'm saying, doing a lotus pose or anything like that. Indeed. Thank you. Thank you for watching the content and supporting the content. Somebody told me that Cuban Palo Mayombe is more powerful than Haitian Voodoo. I mean, listen, it all boils down to the practitioner. That's what I say about all that, bro. What if you did intrinsic spirit on someone and live with them and married to them? What if you did intrinsic spirit on someone you live with them, married to them? I mean, you're going to see whatever fuck shit happens. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see the nonsense that happens with them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say about that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see all the nonsense begin to happen with those people. That's what I say about that. They're going to be right in front of your face, and you're going to see that person get turned out right in front of your face. Listen, this is something I always tell people. Here it goes. How do you get someone to stop doing witchcraft on you? You can't. How do you get someone to stop doing work on you? You can't, because everyone has a choice. Everyone has a choice. And all you can basically do is protect yourself or retaliate. That's it. What you're going to do something, that person's going to have a change of heart and be like, a hater's going to have a change of heart and be like, you know what? I feel bad inside. Let me stop working on that person. It doesn't work like that in the real world of magie. One second. Can you talk about Kabbalah? I can only talk limited about Kabbalah because that is not a tradition I'm part of. But I definitely say it's a powerful system. It can be used as a blueprint for knowing how to manage energy, different spiritual forces, and it can also be looked at as different like realms and different levels, whatsoever. Kabbalah is a definitely deep system. There's numerology in it. There's a whole bunch of things that come with that. But I can only speak to on a limited with limit, in a limited sense. But I'd probably have to do that for next time. See, today was dope. I'm not gonna run on too long. I got some other stuff to be doing right now. Let me see. They got so much dope questions. I would love to continue, but I have to be out. Okay. What is this? Yeah, I gotta be out. I gotta end this live because I got a couple of things to take care of. Thank you guys for tuning in. Deuces.